All right, welcome back, everyone. This is your host, Ray Hansen. We're here live at the 29th Annual Music City Open. And another great match for you here. This is winner's side action. Mike Gann, originally from here in the Cleveland, Tennessee area. Moved out to Modesto, California for a little while. He's back out here to help with his mother, who's having some health battles. And Chase Rudder, from originally from DFW area in Texas, living in Houston now. And he's a great player. We had a tournament out in Texas that was just for B players, mid-level players. Chase was not allowed to play in that. Good solid player. Mike Gann, also a good solid player. Should be a good match here. Joining us once again, Mr. John Gabriel. John Gabe.
All right, Ray, thanks.
Up, John? Yeah, at least told me to say that. It's John Gabe, not John Dan.
That's right.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, both these guys, I got to watch both of them play in my second match. They were all table next to me and the table next to that, so they both are good players, so it should be a good match.
Right, we got the 6 ball tied up with the 8 here, and a couple of balls down, shot on the 1 ball, so Chase Rudder off to the races here. What do you do with the 6 ball?
Well, is that the 2 ball hanging in the corner right there?
It is.
I say you come 2 rails around at it. Pretty firm right now to go ahead and break these balls out.
Oh yeah, it's hanging in the jaws. Yeah, look at this. Look. He has the book. He's got the he's got the John Gabriel handbook on pool here. All right. John stepped away for a minute. He's back. Welcome back.
Yeah, it looks like I got pretty lucky calling that shot.
Yep.
He's a little out of line here. I know he'd like to just draw back over the top of the 6 and shoot the 6-8 combination, but the 9 ball's right there. What he might do is something like Jeffrey did. He kind of play off the 9 up above the 6.
I like that, using the 9 as another rail. Well, that worked out. It didn't have to work out, though, did it?
No, it did not. There was a couple of bad things that could have happened right there.
Nice position here to come 3 rails for the 9 ball and to strike first. Chase Rudder. Oh, he chooses to draw. Yeah, I didn't like that. Look at this. Very close to his work.
Yeah, the actual shot there, Ray, you're right, is 3 rails around high side. It's, when you draw that ball that far, you have to hit it really precise to come to that small of an area.
Yep, came out all right.
Have you heard if they've gotten another full 8 yet for the Saturday Midnight Madness?
I have not, but I do know I got Jeremy Jones on the list.
Well, I know that Jeremy, Danny, I think there were 5 earlier that I knew about that were going to be on there.
Yeah, we'll see if we can make an announcement for that real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay. All right. There we go, 1-0. Chase Rudder's off and running. Got a couple of decent little rolls in that first game right there. Still end up with good clear shots. So.
Ray Hansen needs the second Midnight Madness list. See how many players. I've got some other players that might be interested. We've got a lot of big money folks here coming in. Want to sign up? Go see Ricky Gamble. Get your name on the second
Well, it looks to me like the 7 ball got him hooked off the break. And played the cross bank, it looks like. Got another nice roll, 2 games in a row. Missed the one, got a full hook on the 1 ball here, which is not that hard of a jump shot. The position, being able to play position off of a jump shot is not an easy thing. So we'll see how Mike handles it. His first opportunity at the table. We also do have live brackets working off of Pull Action TV. You can go to pullactiontv.com and look at the brackets there also. They are getting updated as we speak. He hit that ball really well right there. Come around and has position. Six is actually setting in kind of a funny spot, so he's going to either play it in the same pocket he shoots the 3 in, or he'll play it down table in the corner, coming off the 4 ball here. The easiest way would be to draw it over and play it in the side pocket. Because when you roll it like that, sometimes you're hitting it a little soft. And he missed. Coming up short on shape, made it a little bit of a tough shot, and he missed it. I do believe this young man in the auction got to get himself at a very, very good price. Terry Hanna, it does look like you are on the ball with Danny's going to pattern rack and soft break his way to another win, so it looks like you might be spot on. Two to 1 chase. Or 2-0 chase, sorry. Ray left me alone, so I have to keep control of everything, and I'm not used to running all his equipment, so I'll try to do the best I can until he comes back. As you may have heard, my cue maker and good friend Mike Durbin's now up on the table. Good luck to him in his match. Not only is he jacked up over the ball a little bit, it's real thin cut, so it's going to be a tough angle. hard to control the position when you have to go at it like that.
Ryan, your order's ready.
Hit that ball okay. But I think he should get locked up here with a little safety underneath the 3.
Paul Thomas, John Cessna, table 23. Paul Thomas.
He didn't hit the ball with any spin.
Table 23.
Just let it leak out. It's hit a little soft, maybe a little case of the nerves, or looks like he's going to change shafts. Maybe he didn't like that tip. Got a little fortunate roll to get underneath the 4 right there. And we got Ray Hansen back in the booth with us after a short delay.
Hey, what's up, John? Yeah, I tell you what, I still all that, and I didn't even find out about the Midnight Madness. That's apparently Ricky has all the information on that, and I couldn't find him anywhere.
Yeah,
So he'll turn up here eventually.
yeah, I heard him call for him, but he must
Right.
he might be sneaking a nap in the office since he is the owner.
And probably needs one.
Yeah.
All right, folks, if you're not a player, please give these players some room. Around the tables, it's only supposed to be players.
Here we are, 3-0 chase. Yeah. All it takes to get behind like that is one weak safety shot by Mike. You know, he had a good opportunity to get a hook there, and since he didn't get it, you know,
Between Ray Hansen and the TV crew, let Al Lisa stay clear, they're doing commentary.
let's see. That was Chase racking the balls. We're going to pay attention to Chase's rack also. Looks like he's got the old 5, 6, 3, 4, 7, 8. I think that's correct. Although I am partially colorblind, not completely colorblind. And we're going to watch his rack next too and see if he's patterning it or not.
Well, pool players are known to learn from each other. It's one of the things that has been done for years. You know, if something's working for one, they're going to share that, and it's going to be seen often. Okay, we got Ricky's over here to give us some updates here on the Midnight Madness. I'm going to step away for a second. Be right back.
Yeah, and with what Ray said, they're not going to share. What it is they're going to learn from what the other person is doing. They won't. If they're doing that, they're doing it to gain an advantage, and they're not going to share their advantage with anybody. But if it's picked up on, then it'll be used. Looks to me like he's got him. Looks like he's hooked to me, but he's getting down on the ball like he can see it. could see it, but he couldn't stay out of the side pocket. Looks like Chase is going to be up 4-0. But like we said earlier, 4-0 lead is not really anything in this tournament. That can be erased in a matter of minutes. There it is, 4-0. He has, although he has changed the order, he is still kind of keeping the balls in the same, not necessarily a pattern, but he's keeping them together. The 6-7 is at the top. The 5-4s are on the sides. The only difference is he's got the 8-3 at the bottom. That is still kind of a pattern rack, but not as blatantly obvious as Danny's. Really surprised to not see a ball fall.
All right, let's have Rich McDonald and Joe Fox on table 16. Rich McDonald, Joe Fox, table 16.
Mike trying to play a safety there. He's left him the top of the ball. I'm not sure if he can make it. Not sure if he can make it without playing a crossbank, so we'll have to see how he chooses to play it.
2 spots remaining in the Midnight Madness. If you'd like to get signed up for that, come see Ricky Gamble. Only 2 spots left for a full 16-player field.
And he got a nice roll. Nice roll. He missed the crossbank actually by quite a bit, but he got a fortunate roll. You know, Mike hadn't had a chance to get anything going. He's had a couple of bad rolls, kissing off of balls and scratching 2 of the games when he's had an opportunity. Sometimes when that's happening, you just sometimes you can come out of it. Sometimes it just steamrolls you, where you have no control over it. Pretty good position shot right there. Come off that rail and go as far as he did, run into the 5 to get shape in the side pocket for the 2. Here he is. We're going to leave it at this angle for just a minute. You can see how he lines up over his cue stick. He's got really pretty good form. He's got a loose, his arm's really loose in his stroke hand, which some people teach to not do that, but a lot of times if you're a self-taught player or you watch somebody else, you kind of learn their habits subconsciously, not even trying to play the way they do. Looks like Chase is going to extend his lead to 5-0. We'll have to welcome back Rockin' Ray Hansen.
Hey, what's up, John? See, some of that Steve McDonald is rubbing off on you there. That's what he calls me.
I couldn't help it.
Well, 14 players signed up right now for the Midnight Madness.
Was Chuck on that list? Chuck Ralston in that second one?
I don't think he was.
That'll probably make 15. I'm pretty sure that he is in a match and Mike Durbin's in a match.
Gotcha.
I think they were talking about getting Chuck into that.
Yeah, I think they're going to do 2 fields, but random draw.
Yes.
So that'll be a nice way to do it. Chase Rudder rolling here. Look at this.
Yeah, he got a little bad roll off the break there. The 6 was heading right towards the side and caught the corner and jumped out in front of the 1 to completely block the ball. We'll be pushing out. He should be shooting a little lag safety on him here. Really looks like he hit it good. The only way for Mike to Chase to hit this ball is he's got to spin it.
Oh, that was good. Oh, that was an even better shot if he got up on top of that 6 ball.
Yeah, it was a pretty fortunate ending. Mike's going to throw a hand grenade at it, though. No? Hit it soft. And that rack right there just cost him it. The cue ball clipped that rack and rolled off. He wasn't going to have any separation at all from the 1 ball until it hit that rack. Fortunate roll for one and unfortunate for the other. Chase is not going to have any problems here. Going 6-0. But like I said earlier in the match and in other matches, 6-0 lead is not really that much in this format because it's winter break.
Right.
If Mike can get to the table and get a little bit of a roll going, he can certainly make a comeback.
Oh, he's rolling now. Well, Chase is rolling. Yeah, Mike just really hasn't had an opportunity.
No, he hasn't, and he, like I said, he's had 2 unfortunate rolls where he scratched after kicking at a ball where it didn't have to scratch, but it still made its way into the pocket. So
6-0.
that kind of unfortunate things can turn around and go in your favor. Right now, that's what he needs. Just got to sit there and wait for your opportunity. As soon as he gets one, he needs to do the best he can.
All right, here we go. Rack 7. This is a race to 11. Winner breaks format.
Looks like you got another good break. One ball goes in the corner past the 3, which naturally gives him position down here. I don't think he got to where he wanted. He can still cut it in and go around table. Since everything's rolling his way right now, that's what he's going to try. Now here's Mike's opportunity. Back of the table, clear shot. He needs to make the most of it. But he really needs to not worry about being down 6-0. He needs to just pay attention to each shot, slowly work himself back into the match. You know, I watched in the mini tournament, Josh Roberts lost the lag, and it was a race to 7, and his opponent was on 6 before Josh even got to shoot. You know, and actually he probably shouldn't have got to shoot. He missed. The guy missed the one ball with a pretty easy shot to run the set on him. And when that happened, you know, Josh didn't put 6 racks back on him to win the set. He had to play 3 safeties in the middle there. But, you know, now that Mike's got a game, he needs to pay attention to that. And just play each game the way he needs to play it to do the best he can. Have a little bit of a never give up attitude.
On the board. Got to capitalize here.
Yeah, he does. Like I said, he got his opportunity. He got an open shot. Got to see what happens on his break. See if he's learned anything. Sitting there. He has learned. You see the way he breaks the ball. He broke the balls just as hard as his opponent. That shows that he's a smart enough guy to learn how he should hit the break.
Right there. He just needs to learn how to hit that pocket. He hit both sides of both points.
He didn't.
That one almost got away from him.
Well, it still did. If you notice, the next ball he's shooting is.
Yeah, that's right. He's out of line.
Yeah, he's got a tough angle here.
So what do you like? You like slice and dice here? It really doesn't seem like he has the bank available because of the 6 ball.
No, the bank's there too. But the shot's the cut shot. You can control your cue ball real well because it's a thin cut.
Yeah.
It just takes a quarter tip of inside English. You don't have to put much English on this at all to make it just go back and forth. So.
Oh, here he comes. No problem.
Yeah, he just
great shape too.
Winged it in there like it wasn't anything.
Jason Wagner, William Locke, table 3.
I mean, I'm glad to see the guy get up and play play decent right now because, you know, I did say at the beginning of the match I saw him play, and he played pretty good in that match. So I'm glad he's going to make me
Correct.
correct. Yes, thank you. I was stuck.
Okay, he's coming up a little short, though.
That's perfect.
Yeah, it's a good angle, but I mean, he's quite a distance from the ball. No problem here. He can come out 2 or 3 rails for the 9 ball.
Yeah, with the way the tables are playing, there's no use in trying to do perfect and come out with 2 rails. May as well just use 3 and go around the table a little bit farther.
Let it stroke out a little bit. All right, 6-2. Here comes Mike.
And you get that shoulder greased up. And
if any of you are just joining us, it's your host, Ray Hansen. I'm here with John Gabriel. And this is the 29th Annual Music City Open. You're watching it on CoolActionTV.com. We're about ready to break rack number 9 here in just a minute. Mike Gann with 2 games there in a row. Was it 2 in a row?
yeah,
All
yes,
right.
he was down 6-0 when he finally got a clear shot.
I like shooting this right off the 7 ball here in the side pocket. Just dropping right in the side.
That's the correct shot. He can just float up for the next ball. And
Yeah, isn't that the 2 over to the right side of the rail, I believe, just to the right of the 1?
yes, yeah, he can. Like I say, he can. Well, he shot the combo. Right. He's a little more advanced than you or I. He shot the combo, and he's going to play position off of that.
We're going to have an auction, a ladies' auction down in the lower room. Once these matches get finished up down in this area,
Well, he's going to have to travel a little bit back and forth here.
all about 5 o'clock rounds have to be in the upper room. So we can do an auction down here. So everybody that has a 5 o'clock, you'll play in the upper room. Raffle tickets.
I'm glad I didn't draw a 5 o'clock match. I kind of like being in the non-smoking area myself.
Mama Gamble over here.
Yeah, is that today he's talking about? Because it's after 5 right now.
Yeah, all the rounds that start at 5 because they're running about an hour behind, so they can hold that ladies auction.
Do not have to be present to win. Players, another thing, players, remember as y'all come back in this weekend, you need to have your player pass and your ID.
Good shot there.
Folks at the front door need to
Nice
see the
combination
player
from
pass
the
and your ID.
out of position shot. That was a nice shot.
Yeah, Mike Gann, 6-3 now. We got a match, John.
We do have a match. We were thinking that Chase was just going to run completely away with it with a couple of bad rolls Mike was getting at the beginning, and looks like they've turned around a little bit for him since he got that open shot. He's just running up from everywhere, playing combinations when we thought he should have played caroms. But that's the difference in the way people play.
6-3, rack number 10 coming up.
Good clear break. Looks like the 2 6s lined up in the side, straight in on the 1 ball. Don't foresee too many problems here. He'll cut this ball and should float up above it and shoot the 2 in the corner, but let his cue ball get away from him. All he had to do was shoot that ball with high English and shoot the 2 down in the corner.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I was thinking he was going to do. Really surprised he ended up here.
He underhit that by quite a bit. Not the easiest shot in the world, but he sure could have left it a lot tougher.
Shane McMahon.
Now, I don't know who Skyler just played, but I do know that he just won 11-0. I don't know if the other guy got to play very much. I really wasn't paying attention. Chase cut that ball in that he was left and got out.
7-3.
7-3. On that small report right there on the Skyler Woodward match, his opponent did get to shoot twice in the 11-0 win. His opponent actually won the lag and missed the 3-ball. Then he didn't shoot again until it was 6-0, in which he was shooting the 8-ball and it skidded on him. Then he never shot again. So, like I was saying earlier, he got 2 opportunities at the table. That's what happens with this rack and the caliber of player that you're up against here. Looks like Chase is getting limbered up. You got a little bit of a funny angle. It's like if he's going to stun this ball, he's got to hit it pretty firm to get past the 9. Oh. Hit that ball good, just rolling into it and bumping it out of the way. 8-3 Chase. Here we go again. Chase is doing a good job breaking the balls and making one every time, but you know, his one ball's getting away from him a little bit. Everybody else is kind of playing more shape off that on the one ball than what he is. It's rolling a little farther when he's hitting the ball. Which I do agree with the way he's breaking them, more so than, say, Danny Smith or Shane that was up before, because they were hitting the ball so soft that everything was coming out perfect the same way every time, and it's, you know, it's really hurting the game of pool when that's happening. When they can slow roll that break, just tap it and play position on that one ball. He got a little funny rub on the 3 that he didn't want to end up with, but he's okay. Shoot this ball in and stun it a little bit, play shape on the next ball. Last time Chase missed a ball and left Mike an opportunity. It cost him 3 games, so if that happens this time, we can get right back in the game. That position looks a little tough on the computer, but it's not really that tough a shot on these tables. They take cut shots real well. Everything's real clean. The balls are clean. The felt's all new. It's easy to cut a ball real thin. Mike made a good shot right there because he had a little bit of an off angle. Nice run by Mr. Gann. 8-4 Chase is in the lead, but Mike is trying to let him know that he's still here. Important thing in a race to 11 for Mike to remember, like I said a minute ago, is take your time, one shot at a time. If it's not there, just play a safety. He can get right back in this match. After a short break, Mr. Ray Hansen is back with us.
Hey, what's up, John?
Well,
I wish it was a break. Whew.
Just a minute ago, Chase missed the ball, and Mike got up and got to run out again. We'll see if he can put another 2 or 3 racks on him to get back in this match. Got a good break. The one will pass the ball that's in the corner there, or he can play a bank shot, whichever he's more comfortable with. But the pockets on these bar tables are very forgiving, so. This Mike looks like he can get on a roll where he could put some serious racks together. Seems to get a little bit looser and a little bit more into the match as he gets to keep going. His confidence just keeps going up. I think he made a little mental mistake right there trying to break that ball out when he could have just stopped it and played the carom or rolled up a little bit and shot the little combo that wasn't too hard. He's in a bad spot right here.
You know, I'm thinking of hit the 9-ball down to the center dime of the top rail. Wow, shot, slice and dice. How did that go?
Holy cow!
I didn't even see that shot.
Well, I mean, I saw the possibility of the shot, but boy, did he turn his cue ball loose. Big
time. I tried to catch the replay on it, but I think I reacted too slow. Let's see what we got here. No, too slow. That's all we got. The very. Well,
I forgot how to do that.
8-5. 8-5. Here we go, rack number 14. Chase Rudder feeling the heat here now, John.
If you watch him in his chair back there, though, it doesn't look like he's feeling any heat. He looks comfortable.
Chase always looks comfortable. Laid back. Nice break. I think Mike has his down, John.
I do too. Like I said, last time Chase missed the ball cost him 3, so he can get out here. That's the 3 that it cost him this time.
He's off to the races here, and this is wide open table.
Yeah, it's everything's sitting really nice.
There's not even really any way to get behind anything or get hooked here.
No.
I can see. Wide open.
The hardest parts when he takes this rack out is to just make sure he puts the 9 back in the same spot so he doesn't hook himself.
Right.
Everything else is pretty simple. This Mike is making a run at Chase now. Had he not gotten a couple of unfortunate rolls early in the set, the score could be 8-5 him very easily. He hit that ball really good. Nice speed coming off that rail with a new felt. There's the next 3. Now, for everybody out there that doesn't know, Chase just said that he's going to go take a break. Mike does not have to stop. Because Mike does not have to stop on his turn because Chase is supposed to take a break on his own opportunity at the table. So, looks like we're going to take just a quick break. We'll be right back. Well, we're back here after the icing job that Chase just put on. It is 8-6. Mike breaking on the comeback. Looks like we may have had an upset. Also, Corey Morphew, I believe, just beat Josh Roberts double hill in the tournament. I will double check that though, just to make sure for any fans out there of either player.
Rack 15. Nobody home. Look at this. Oh, taking another break. No, I'm kidding.
I'll tell you what, if I was Mike, I'd go take a break. If Chase runs out right here, I'd go take a break on him.
Oh, John.
Make him say, well, I mean, if he's going to be rude and do it, it's okay to return it.
Now, you got to show them how to do things by doing it the right way.
You do to them what is done to you, and then at the end of the match, you inform them, say, hey, you know, when it's my turn at the table, you're supposed to stay here and sit. You take a break when it's your turn.
Yeah, that's not how you do it, man. All right. I hear you, though. I feel you. That's how you want to do it.
Yeah. And it was Chase's full intent to cool him off, and it seemed to have worked.
Right.
Come off the rail, get back out close to center table here. No problems now. He's slightly elevated over this 9-ball. Well, he's not elevated. It's impeding his choices. Yeah, what he was really doing, why he took so much time, was he was looking to see which side of the 71 to end up on, to see how he wanted to play to the 8-ball. That's the only reason that it seemed like it took him a second. Corey plays pretty quick, so far that I've seen. Chase, I said Corey, but Chase. I've never seen Chase in person.
Excuse me just one second.
9-6. Corey's one more step closer to winning this match. This has been a pretty good match. You know, the difference in the score are the couple of rolls that Mike got early in the set. So if it wasn't for those rolls, this set would be even closer than it is. Still not out of hand though. If he gets another opportunity, I'm sure he'll get up there and make the most of it. Drew the cue ball back a little different than what he has been doing. definitely didn't end up with the kind of shot that he'd like to have right now. Don't really see a whole lot of good shots. And 2-rail the 1 down underneath the 9.
We still have matches going on in this area room. Please give these players some space.
Well, doesn't look like there's a shot here.
No, he played that safety pretty good there.
Well, Mike's getting shorty out, going to the air.
And he almost hit that ball so good. He didn't have much room between those balls, but he had to hit it so hard to get over them that couldn't control the white one. That's one thing. Whenever you're playing pool, and you go to grab that jump cue, you need to make sure that you can control what happens. Right there, I believe he could have played a kick shot. Jump shots sometimes get a little wild when you have to jump 2 balls, or if you have to jump a little bit farther. It's real important that you know how you're going to hit that ball. The only way to do that is to practice, and I'm not saying practice jump shots, because you need to do that at home on your own table, not at your local pool room or bar where you play at all the time. It does make a mess of the felt. Like Chase just rolls down a little past the second diamond on that side rail, and he'll have a combination on the 8 with the 4. And he may hit this ball too hard. I mean, it's close. It's close to whether or not he can see the entire ball. I think he can still spin it with no problem. Just a little bit of spin, but
You can always jump it.
he could jump it, but
You'd have to jump right into the face.
yeah, it's not really a.
He's going for a shorty.
If he,
It depends on if he pulls out a hand shoot jump cue, then probably going right in.
now since he doesn't have to jump very much of the 9, it's all right here.
And he doesn't have a hand shoe, so we'll see what happens here. Steve Lomax also makes a great jump cue.
Yeah.
The Lomax jump cue.
Mike Durbin also makes a good jump cue, which is my personal preference. Everything in my bag is made by Mr. Mike Durbin from Sullivan, Illinois. Yeah. See, he really didn't have to spin that ball that much, and then he completely air mails the 4 and here goes Mike. If it's the same pattern as normal, he'll run this rack and then minimum run 2 more to get tied up 9-9. He's been doing it 3 at a time every time Chase messes up, so.
Well, Mike is right back in it, John.
Yeah, yes he is. Just like I just said that every time Chase misses a ball, it cost him 3 games. So if it does this time,
well, Mike kind of let up on his stroke right there.
yeah, he did. He let up a lot.
He let up, and the cue ball just died out on him. Tell you what, though, after that slice he made earlier, though, forget about it. I mean, this guy's making everything.
That's right.
All right, 9-7.
I look for it to be 9-9 before we even have to worry about Chase getting out of his chair. 3-game patterns is what Mike does. He wins 3, then he goes and sits down. Wins 3, goes and sits down. So he's working on his third 3. Now, in answer to what you said about hand shoe jump cues or Lomax jump cues, when he pulled his out, he jumped completely over the 4. So the one he's using is not quite as good.
Yeah, yeah, too much power.
Yeah, way too much power.
Just went right over. Well, he's got a chance here. Chase has got a bank. Oh, excuse me, Mike. Sorry.
Yeah.
Man, I'll tell you what. Look, there should be a rule that they have to wear different color shirts if they're in the match here.
This match, I pretty much just look at the facial hair.
They both have beards.
Yeah, but this one's not near as burly as Chase's.
Chase has the Al Qaeda look going.
Yeah. Oh. He hit that ball really weak. Like he was confused about what he was trying to do all the way through, including when he pulled the trigger.
That was kind of weak, too. Well, this is where the pressure really starts happening here. Lots of pressure, especially, when you start getting back in the match,
Yeah, he had an opportunity to get right back in the match right there.
Well, I mean, he's in the match. I mean, he got back in the match 9-7, and he's gotten, he's getting a lot of pressure now.
But he didn't leave it perfect though.
Oh yeah, I like this safety though. Just bank it back to the underneath the 4 and send the cue ball up table. Be an easy kick out though.
It might be an easy hit, but as far as getting completely out of it, I don't know. The right shot's the safety, like you were saying. But you never really can tell with Chase, the way he strokes the ball. You can't tell if he's going to play safe or shoot it.
Yeah, I kind of like taking a table speed bank towards the side pocket, and draw the cue ball down to the end rail. Let's take a look from the front so we can see the angle a little bit better here. Oh yeah, that's not on at all. Forget about that shot.
Yeah, it's not. If you want to 2-rail it on the other side, that's a good shot.
Yeah, I think the shot I mentioned first about banking the 3 back under the 4, send the cue ball maybe 2 rails to the top rail.
Yeah.
Well, he went straight up. But, that's not bad. Again, he's going to have a 1-rail hit here, no matter what. Maybe 2.
They'd probably go out at 2 rails. When you do that, if hitting that, you got to be careful where you hit that second rail. Unless he can see through those balls like he's looking at, but I don't think he can. It's real easy to hit underneath this ball and scratch in the corner.
Ooh, or get super locked down safety. Well, again, 1-rail kick out here is going to be available for Chase, but what's going to happen from there is the question.
Yeah. I mean, ideal situation is kicks 1 rail, kicks that ball in the corner, plays position on the 4, but
if that 4, it looks like he's behind the 4, so he's going to have to kick, this way. Oh, this is looking good. Oh, wow, man. What happened?
he didn't control the white ball.
got away. Well, Mike's got a big break here. A chance to pull within one, John.
Two spots left. There are still matches going on down here in the lower room. When these matches are done, we're going to do an auction, but we got to get the draw done, get the sheet. You've got 10 minutes. 10 minutes to see Jeannie at the bar, or we're going to stop it. We got 46 ladies. We'd like to get 48. 2 spots left. 10 minutes. Ladies, you're on the clock.
There we go. Mike's going to pull within one.
Quickly. At 6:05, I'm cutting it off. We're going to start these sheets, and it's too late.
There you go, 9-8, racing to 11. Mike Gann in the driver's seat.
This match is really getting tight.
We've had a lot of like blowouts here on the TV table. It's kind of nice to see a battle. They're going to get tougher and tougher as time goes on, though.
Yeah, and it's going to get tougher and tougher. Like it'll be 2 or 3 inning matches instead of 5 or 6 inning matches. Each time you get up to the table is an inning, whether it's one ball or 7 racks. It's the innings are going to get much shorter the farther out in this tournament we get.
Well, he's got a chance here to tie it up right here.
He just needs the right angle on this 2 ball, or get a nice roll to get in there.
Yeah, that worked out nicely.
I didn't understand that shot, but
Yeah, why did he go so far out there?
I don't know. I mean, he had a lot of angle, so I figured he would force it over and come back out to the center of the table. I think he put himself in a position where he's got to play a safety. I mean,
And we're using all the tables in the upper room. We have 5
Shot.
6 o'clock
Thread the needle.
he sure did. He hit that ball really well,
matches are finished out here.
but can't quite see his angle from here on getting below the 9 so he can see the 6. And right when he was getting ready to shoot, someone walked by and kind of got in his eyeball. He had to wait for him to move. He hit it good. He did not have very much angle there. Just draw it back a little bit. Try to tie this match up. There it is. 9-9 nail biter.
99th Street. And Mike breaking. This match has turned completely around.
Let's see if he can break his 3-game pattern. he sees that he's back in the game. If you see when he marked that score, he's nodding his head, knowing that he's right back in this match. Let's see how he hits the break shot. Oh my gosh. That is twice in a row he has not made a ball on the break.
That can be expensive.
He has had to change the placement of that rack, where he's putting that rack. Just enough to change the angle of those balls, because he's hitting at the same speed. Position off of this shot's not the easiest. He's got to hit it so thin. Wow, that's a little uncharacteristic right there. He's shot that ball just a little bit quicker than what he normally has been. Didn't even look at the safety as an option. It could come back to bite him. Looks like I don't see too many problems here for Mike to get back on the 6, back down table on the 7, to take his first lead of the match.
Hell of a time to do it too, to get on the hill.
Yeah, it
first.
Yeah, he got a little straight, but he got back perfect angle on the 7. I kind of think he's feeling it now. Chase has now missed 3 shots, and each shot has cost him multiple games. Mike has made it to the hill. It is nice to see a close match, though, right down to the end here on the TV table. Now, if I was Mike, I'd be switching spots on my break. He's kind of stubborn, though. He got one to go. A little bit of awkward cueing on the one ball he's got to shoot. Makes position tough. Yep. Being jacked up to the side of that ball the way he was made it tough for him to be very accurate on his shot. Chase has a good chance to get back in this game, breaking on the hill. Oh, I do believe he hit it a little bit hard. Mike might be feeling the pressure a little bit here. Let's see if he goes ahead and finishes it off. You know, he's hung in there tough. The whole match he's been behind until just now. Hit that ball good. Looks like Chase just made one too many mistakes. He missed 3 shots and scratched trying to get position on that 2 ball. Looks like 2 more shots and Mike Gann will advance on the winner's side of the tournament. Chase will have a long road back from 128 players.
All right, Mike Gann comes back and takes down Chase Rudder 11-9. Wow. Wow. Well, John, it was fun, man.
Yeah.
Once again, really
Yeah.
enjoyed your company. This is your host, Ray Hansen. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with more action from the 29th Annual Music City Open. Don't go far, guys.